Hello, I'm Laura. I live in my van that I converted myself, and I travel with Snuffkin and my 2 guinea pigs. So why don't you join me on my adventures? Here on my channel, Destination Unknown. Don't get that often. We are at, what is it, Forbes Manor, I think, in Virginia Water, outside of London. I just managed to get in under the fence, but
I managed to climb over.
yeah, I couldn't do that. So now I'm covered in mud, but we got in. Hopefully we can get in the house now.
Get out as well.
Yeah. Even if you can't get in. We didn't manage to get in.
Yeah. Too many iron bars. Such.
Well, we were trying to open the lock and then some bloke shouted at us. So we legged it.
Spent about an hour just carrying behind a bush.
Yeah. Yeah, we hid in the bushes for ages and then we got back to like the fence where we got under the fence and I'm pretty sure he was walking around there. And then we stood there for like another 20 minutes. But now we got out. So unsuccessful today.
Although we have loosened the lock up for, the other people that might try.
That bloke's probably there replacing it.
We took out about 3 screws or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nearly out.
Yeah.
But all the windows are like newly sort of gated up, aren't they? With metal.
Everything's got like sheet metal.
Yeah. They are serious about it in this place. Hi. Thought I'd go over today a little bit in more detail. So me and a friend, we drove like an hour and a half to the other side of London to this house that I've seen on all the Urbex forums. Everyone's going to it recently. But yeah, we couldn't get in. Typical. But on the way, I had to stop for some diesel. And we went in like the smallest, typical like small British, petrol station. And there was no free ones. So I went to the one on the wrong side of my fuel thing, because it said extra long pump. What do you call them? Pump things, extra long cables or hoses. That's the word. It said like extra long hoses. So I did that and tried it, and it didn't reach around to my petrol thing. And in doing so, the diesel like spilled out of the thing, and I like got it all over me, and I've been stinking all day. I've just changed. Still smell a little bit on me. I've changed my t-shirt and my jumper. Yeah. And then I tried to back out and around, but there was like a big lorry like blocking, and I backed into their fucking air machine. Like, whoops, I dented my back step even more. And then I was gonna go and back into the other one, and then a Jeep or like pickup came in and just took it, and he just like laughed at me because I was like obviously trying to go in there. Like, what a fucking cock. And people drive so fucking awful around M25. Like, Are you kidding me? People are such fucking idiots. Excuse the language, but that's how I feel. Like, you just get idiots in the like middle lane just sitting there holding everyone up. And there was one of them sitting there in the middle lane doing like fucking 40. So everyone's like braking and like having to go around like undertake or overtake. I was like flashing them like, what the fuck are you doing? So dangerous. And then there was like broken down car, and then this dickhead just like drove through everyone, went from the outside lane, cut through everyone to the left and then back again. Like, what a fucking idiot. That's why fucking accidents happen. Hate people. Anyway, we got to the area where we were going, parked up in this church and walked around. So the house is like this massive mansion, and it's in like this residential area, so you can't actually drive down those roads because there's like barriers. I've never ever seen that before. And there's even signs that say like no pedestrians. Well, we just like walked around anyway. And there was like, yeah, a 6-foot metal fence around the whole property. My friend managed to sort of jump over a bit with a wall, where I could see, I think other people had done it, but then I could see a bit further along that there was a bit of a gap under the fence. So with a bit of extra digging, I managed to slide under the fence. So that was alright, because I couldn't get over couldn't climb that. So we got in, and then every single window, every single door has got this new sort of like metal sheets over it. I was like, oh. So we didn't actually get in. We were trying to sort of get rid of this lock on the door, because the door was quite wobbly, and we were like fiddling with it. And I was sort of fiddling with it, and then my friend was like, oh shit, there's someone. I was like, what? I thought he was joking. And he legged it. My friend legged it. So I just legged it. And I heard to some bloke go, oi! And we legged it, like, around the house and, like, back into the garden. And we hid, like, in the bushes for, like, I don't even know how long, like, half an hour or something. Because I saw the bloke had followed us around. And I was certain he saw where we went and could hear our feet, like, on the leaves. Because it's like so crunchy, and then like you get like sticks and everything, so you're like crunching and like the sticks are breaking. But we went and hid for like ages, and slowly sort of crept our way back to the front fence. And he was still out the front. He was on the road. He'd parked there, and I saw someone walking, so we quickly ducked back behind bushes and like a big tree and waited like another like 15-20 minutes. And then I'm pretty sure his car drove off. So he like peeked under the fence and he was gone. So he managed to slide back under the fence and get out. It's such a shame we didn't get in though. That house seems really, really cool. Like the architecture is really different. Like we just want to take pictures. We're not gonna ruin it like some people. But there's signs everywhere saying you will be reported to the police and all this. I thought that bloke was gonna call the police, but he didn't. He just hung around himself for a bit. I never ran so fast in my life. I managed to run on like really long, uneven, like bumpy grass and shit. Usually I do my ankle in just walking. It was a shame because my friend, it was his first time coming out with me, so it was a shame we couldn't get in. But it's still quite fun anyway. It was cool to see the house, but yeah, we could see in like the door and some windows. It was a shame. It was a pretty house. I think they had a spiral staircase and like loads of cool stuff. But yeah, that was today. And now I'm exhausted. Driving the motorways in England is so annoying. People are so shit. And the roads are shit, like bumpy and horrible. I just fed the animals and they're munching away. And I have leftover pizza from yesterday. I got the vegan pizza for half price from Papa John's. They're doing half price for Veganuary. So I had to get one. Even though I'm supposed to be like dieting. See? Alright. Speak to you another time.